Welcome to 12 Hop Flop, the podcast that's all about hopping into a world of wonder, whiskers, and wisdom. I'm your host, Floppy, and today I'm going to twitch my nose and wiggle my ears to talk about something that's not just important in a rabbit's world, but also in the human realm, the power of listening. Now you might wonder what a rabbit knows about listening. Well, let me tell you, it's arguably our most developed sense. Our big ears aren't just for show, they're our survival tool. And today, I'll tell you how being a good listener can be transformative, impactful, and truly life-changing. In the burrows and meadows, we rabbits rely heavily on listening to understand our environment. This skill translates to the human world in so many ways. Think about it. How often have you felt truly heard? Being listened to makes one feel valued and understood, and that can foster connections and build strong relationships, essential in both burrows and boardrooms. Mastering the art of listening involves being attentive, making eye contact, being present, and responding without interrupting. As rabbits, we stay quiet and still to listen intently, and while you humans may not need to listen out for predators, the act of wholeheartedly listening to someone else can disarm fears and inspire trust. It's not just about waiting for your turn to speak, but absorbing what the other party is sharing. Now, let me dig deeper into the burrow of empathy. Empathetic listening is about understanding the feelings behind the words. It's about stretching out your ears, figuratively speaking, and tuning in to the emotions that the speaker is conveying. I too practice this with my bonded pal, 8-Bit. She doesn't always speak with words, but I listen with all my senses to support her, and this has only strengthened our rabbit-rabbit bond. In your lives, whether it's a colleague, a friend, or a stranger telling a story, offering a supportive ear can sometimes be the bridge that carries them over troubled waters. Empathy is also about silence. Sometimes another bunny doesn't need advice or insight. They just need to feel heard. They need to know they're not alone, standing out in a human-made field with no burrow in sight. This ability to just be there with understanding and warmth is profoundly transformative and can change someone's life by giving them the strength they need to carry on. Moving on to the letters of the matter. Communication. You cannot have effective communication without good listening. In my interactions with other rabbits, small cues, from a flick of an ear to the direction someone is thumping, are all important messages. In your world, it's the nuances of speech, the pauses, the hesitations, and the tone that carries so much weight. By listening, you honour the speaker and give them rightful space, which allows for a dialogue where ideas can bounce around just like a cotton-tailed rabbit in a lush green field. Good communication builds stronger communities. Listening can change lives by forging connections between individuals and creating an environment where everyone feels they have a voice. Here's some food for thought, much like my favourite carrot tops. Listening leads to learning. You humans are lifelong learners, consistently seeking knowledge, like a bunny foraging for the best clover patch. To learn, you must listen. To teachers, to mentors, to those who have walked the path before you. Opening your ears and closing your mouth can reveal a world of wisdom and knowledge, ripe for the picking. So, where do you hop off to from here? Start by practicing listening today. Give someone your full attention. Notice the change in their eyes when they realize they're truly being heard. Watch as trust sprouts and grows into a mighty oak from a single acorn of understanding. That's how you use the power of listening to change lives, by planting seeds of trust and nurturing them with empathy and understanding. It is when you listen that you uncover the common ground on which to pour your future happiness and success. And with that, my dear human friends, we must wrap up this edition of 12 Hop Flop. If you found some value in our little rabbit chat today, please consider subscribing to the podcast, leave a review or a comment. Your thoughts feed this bunny more than the freshest greens could. I appreciate you tuning in and lending me your ears. Until next time, keep hopping to the beat of understanding and compassion. Thank you for listening, and remember, The most powerful tool you have is not your voice, but your ears. Goodbye for now.